Trapezoidal rule. The method used to approximate the area under the curve of a function between 2 points. In using trapezoidal rule, you divide the space between the 2 points on the graph that you're looking at to find the area between into subintervals noted by n. N is merely the number of subintervals you divide the space between the 2 points up into example integral between 0 and 2 of x squared dx, where n equals 4. Here, your 2 points are 0 and 2, which will be divided into 4 subintervals of equal length. So you do 2 minus 0 over 4 equals 1/2. This gives you the width of each interval. Now you have the width of each interval, so you divide it up into 4 subintervals, which will be 0, 1/2, 1/2, 1, 1, 3/2, and 3/2, and 2. Now that you have your subintervals, you use the area formula of a trapezoid to approximate the area under the curve. The area of the trapezoid is base 1 plus base 2 over 2 all times the height. So to find the area between 0 and 1/2, you plug in 0 into fx, which in this case we'll use x squared as fx to give you your base 1, and then you plug in 1/2 into fx to give you your base 2. And the height is simply the distance between the 2 points, which in this case is 1/2. Example, fx equals x squared plus 0 equals 0. F of 1/2 equals 1/4. Height equals 1/2 minus 0, which equals 1/2. The area of a trapezoid would equal 0 plus 1/4 over 2 times 1/2 equals 1/8 times 1/2, which equals 1/16. 1/16 is the approximate area between 0 and 1/2 on the graph of x squared. To do this all at once, there's an easier method known by the actual trapezoid rule, which is integral between a and b, f of x dx equals b minus a over 2n, or f of x0 plus 2f x1 2f xn minus 1 plus fxn. Now, first example we're going to use is integral between 7 and 15 of x squared minus 3x plus 5, where n equals 8. You use your formula, you get 15 minus 7, which is b minus a, over 2, n is 8. Now, f of 7 plus 2f of 8 plus 2f of 9 plus 2f of 10 plus 2f of 11 plus 2f of 12 plus 2f of 13 plus 2f of 14 plus f of 15. Then, simpler, 8 over 16 33 plus 2 times 45 plus 2 times 59 plus 2 times 75 plus 2 times 93 plus 2 times 113 plus 2 times 135 plus 2 times 159 plus 185. That equals 1/2 times 1576, which equals 788. Now our second example would be integral 0 between 2 pi of sine x dx where n equals 4. Use your formula and you get 2 pi minus 0, which is b minus a, times 2, n is 4. Now f of 0 plus 2f pi over 2 plus 2f pi plus 2f 3 pi over 2 plus f 2 pi. Now simpler would be 2 pi over 8, 0 plus 2 times 1 plus 2 times 0 plus 2 times negative 1 plus 0, and would be 5 over 4, 2 minus 2, over 4, 2 minus 2 is 0, which equals 0. And then last example would be the integral between 0 and 4 of x squared times the square root of x squared plus 1 dx, and equals 4. Use your formula. 4 minus 0 would be minus a times 2, n is 4, where f of 0 plus 2f is 1 plus 2f 2 plus 2f 3 plus f 4. That's 1/2 times 0 plus 2 times square root of 2 plus 8 times square root of 5 plus 18 times square root of 10 plus 32 times square root of 17, sorry. That equals 1/2 times 209.577, which equals 104.789. That's how you do trapezoidal rule. Yay!